All right, peace be to you all. Assalamualaikum. Omar here. Welcome to my vlog. If this is your first time, I'm a physician associate, used to be called a physician assistant, and a health educator, and a moderately fit, middle-aged family man athlete. So I do a lot of videos about goal setting, life as a PA and health educator and family man. So I want to continue on my series about goal setting. The countdown has begun to the new year, 2023, by the Gregorian calendar. So we have 10 days until January 1st. And a lot of people, this is a time, at least in the US anywhere, where people make what they call New Year's resolutions. Now you have a lot of these guys on the internet say, I don't believe in goals. Well, more power to you, bro. But you have to have goals. We have goals. Animals have goals, whether it's just to get up and kill something to eat it or not to be killed and eaten. So even the lowest of us creatures here on earth have goals. So my advice about goals is always to keep them attainable in your mind, and but keep them lofty. I've dealt with all types of people in my line of work. I've dealt with young guys in the inner cities that are gangbangers, and they'll tell me. One guy told me, Doc, I just want to live to see 30. I said, why 30? And he was in his early 20s, like 21, 22. So why 30? He says, oh no, it's just something about it. Just 30. But his brother had been shot, cousins shot, his homies in jail or dead, didn't know his dad. So his goals that was an attainable goal for him, and he quantified it by 30, and the age of 30, and didn't really know why. But that was his goal. So you got to start somewhere. With my patients, I deal with a lot of quantitative data with them. So when we triage them, vital signs, blood pressure, temperature, pulse, so it's the heart rate and weight. So we talk about goals. If you're somebody who's got a BMI above 28 or 30 and they're morbidly obese, not fat shaming, but I was overweight. I was in constant pain and fatigue. I had to lose weight. So I tell my patients, instead of saying, look, you're 5'4", 260 pounds, you need to lose 100 pounds. That for them is maybe too big a goal. So I said, well, look, let's in 2 weeks try to lose 2 pounds. In a month try to lose 5. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's something that they can quantify. And then you go about implementing a fitness regimen, a fitness and diet and lifestyle regimen. I've got patients who've got COPD from years of smoking. They got serious nicotine addiction. They're my age in their mid-50s with a 50-pack-year history. So a guy told me he had been smoking a pack of cigarettes a day since he was a teenager, and now he's in his 60s with breathing problems. But trying to quit. So I said, well, look, take it one cigarette at a time. The nicotine patch and the Nicorette gum doesn't work for everybody. So a lot of it's psychological. If you have a problem with alcohol abuse, tell people take it one beer at a time. Try to wean yourself off the alcohol. And then as far as physiological markers for things like type 2 diabetes, had a few patients that were very happy because their hemoglobin A1C had come from the teens, and now it was 7, in some cases below 7. So they had fairly well-controlled type 2 diabetes mellitus. And I said, mellitus. So I said, well, what have you been doing? Well, I've stopped eating the sugars in everything, even in the salad dressings, high fructose corn syrup. They really became more fastidious about checking their glucose levels throughout the day. So going about doing the things necessary to achieve that goal and being able to quantify it. It's not easy. You know, there's people who say, yeah, it's easy. You just do it, like the Nike Credo, just do it. Yeah, it's very simplistic, but then when you have a lifestyle, a chronic lifestyle that's led to chronic disease or chronic conditions, whether it's being broke because you got a gambling addiction or being horribly out of shape because you have a sedentary lifestyle that you eat a lot of junk, any of those things, it can be very difficult to take that first step. But, you know, just try. So we got 10 more days. Try to write down, as I say, just a few goals for yourself and see where it takes you. You know, don't let another year come and be sitting around and be like, oh God, I didn't do any of the stuff I set out to do. You know. All right, guys, that's it for now. I wish you guys the best of success in your positive endeavors. If you want to be a physician assistant or associate like me, feel free to reach out to me. It's a great profession. I've been doing it for more than 2 decades. I would not have stayed in it this long if I didn't enjoy it. I've had some people shadow me in the doctor's office. That's really great to have met some of you guys. And you can go on about becoming a healer and an educator. All right, guys, take care. Peace.